Deep in the Alpine forest above La Brique, near Tende, Bassa di Sansone is a quiet crossroad almost exactly on the border between France and Italy. Here the Southern Ligurian Route meets an old gravel road climbing from the French side. While cattle wander from one country to another without noticing the border, we set up camp for the night. The next morning we followed the Southern Ligurian Route for only a few kilometers. Then we left it and turned north, taking the connector towards Monte Saccarello. At first the road stayed in the forest. It was narrow, cut into deep slopes, and covered with sharp loose stones. Nothing extreme, but rough enough to demand patience and careful wheel placement. Above the tree line, the conifers gave way to open grassland and wide views across the Ligurian Alps. These ridges carried people and goods long before there was a road here. Salt moved between the Mediterranean coast and Piedmont. Our first major landmark was the monument to Christ the Redeemer, standing at 2,164 meters. The cast-iron statue was brought here in 1901. It weighed around 4 tons, and getting it onto the pedestal took 2 summers. The true summit of Monte Saccarello is a little higher, at about 2,200 meters, the highest point in Liguria. Beyond the statue, the surface became looser and more broken. The ruins beside the road form part of the military complex protecting this ridge. An artillery battery here controlled the approaches from Briga and the surrounding passes, while roads like this one kept the remote position supplied. The border is newer than the fortifications. Until the end of the Second World War, the whole mountain was Italian. In the 1947 Treaty of Paris moved the frontier across the ridge and divided the old Brigasca territory between France and Italy. The historic roads took us from the deep forest to the highest mountain in Liguria. And with our last off-road trek behind us, it was time to finish our mountain adventure with a few relaxing days on the shores of Lake Garda.